No one thought this was going to really happen, and no one thought it was going to be this bad.
All too often, employers are willing to throw a controversial employee under the bus just because some people go after them.
There is no doubt that intimidation does happen. And I know some of my colleagues have been intimidated. I feel like even been intimidated myself.
We have reason to believe that there is a vulnerability in societies and organizations to a regime of competitive denunciation. Denounce lest you be denounced, punish before you are punished.
Genuinely good people who everyone knows are not racist or sexist or transphobic are being sacrificed to this new religion.
So often people enter into, let's say, implicit bias training, and they listen to, people berate them for several hours, and they think, well, this must be the way we have to do things. That's not the case.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
There are so many of us.
For anyone who wants to understand these issues, it doesn't make you a hateful person.
Don't be intimidated by the sheer loudness of these raucous voices.
You cannot be legitimately labeled so easily.
You have to be motivated into understanding what the hell this thing is, and from a critical point of view, so that's the anti-woke. But then at some point you've got to step out and just go, all right, I'm just not woke.
It's very important that we all come together and support the people who are maligned, who are charged, who are strung up unjustly. Kind of ironic that the whole social justice movement commits so many violations of justice, and Counterweight is there as a counterweight to that unjust movement.
It's not that Counterweight is an equally illiberal group on the other side of the politics. It's that it's trying to say, look, we agree with the goals of a less racist society, but let's find a liberal way to do that.
I don't see any other organization doing what Counterweight does. To me, the number one thing is the community, because if you can't check out that voice with anyone, then it's like a recipe for insanity.
Counterweight is, I think, an important initiative, a necessary initiative.
I look at an organization like Counterweight, and I would say that's precisely what I want to be a part of.
Counterweight exists to help people in trouble by providing them with practical advice, resources, community, and moral support. We know what so many of you have been going through. You are not alone.